Hi everyone, the Owl here. Swaddy Cap, Sabaidi Mai. Hope you're well. Well, we're live, and we're live from England this time. I think the last time I did a live show was at the Cave, the final meetup night at the Cave. But here we are, back in England. I've had time to recover from my nightmare trip to Pattaya. Who's in the house? James A350. Come on, the Owl. My cuppa is going cold while I'm here, mate. Baseman 65, let's go. Pappy Ponty 65, hello Owl. Looking forward to another live show. Papa Spark, hey Mark, how you doing? Keith Kelly's in the house. Hi Owl. Baseman, hey Owl man. Welcome to the live show. We're back. We're back on the lives. We're back on the lives. Andy Johnson, easy for me to say. Hi, welcome. Welcome. And is this the first live show from the Owl channel? No, probably not. No, it's not. Ashley, 1990k. Hey Owl, welcome to the live show. God knows how many people will get on this Sunday. We've just started. We've got 70 people on already. Could it be a big one? I don't know. The Becky Masters, hey, welcome to the live show. Ellie the dog, red top and a red background. Well, what can I do, mate? It's a Bayern Munich top from Mike's Shopping Mall, 350 baht. Paul Cannon, evening. Welcome to the live show. Right, it's always better if I read my comments on the laptop. Stephen's in the house. Damon's in the house. Welcome. We've got some moderators in. Yeah, and of course we have got the red background, the Owl logo. Have any of you seen the new mug and cap? I thought I'd have a little bit of merch. I don't take it too seriously. We have had a couple of orders though. Scotty P's in the house. How you doing, mate? Thank you. The Owl looking good. Thank you very much. Right, let's catch up with the comments. Hope you've all had a nice weekend, by the way, everyone. The latest vlog is the Manchester vlog. Check it out after this live show. Potentially one of the best breakfasts I have ever had. And of course I get to revisit Manchester, my home city. If you've not seen it out, check it later. Big Steve's in the house. How you doing, mate? Got an itchy nose. Paul Cannon, welcome to the live show. Ready and waiting. Brilliant. Let's go. Let's go. Hello Owl, looking forward to another live show. Ellie the dog is not a big fan of the red shirt on the red background. Well, maybe I'll wear my green Bayern Munich shirt for the next one. Christopher Leopard, 7131. Hi, Owl. Looking forward to the live show. Big hello. Big hello. Martin Ryder, 6910. There's a severe light reflection on the head. I'm fully aware of that. But on balance, light on, light off, it's kind of better with the light. Funny enough, if I was to put a cap on, it kind of disappears, but I'm not going to sit with a cap. Michael's in the house. How you doing, mate? Michael, the cameraman, I believe you're still out in Pattaya. Hope you're having a good time, mate. Not missing me too much. I was a bit of a miserable one to be around anyway, so. On the last trip, the nightmare trip, norovirus, sprained ankle, nightmare travel day. Season 4 wasn't the best, was it? It's fair to say. Whereas some of you guys said you enjoyed the videos more than ever. Tommy Landry, welcome to the live show. Hello, Owl. What are we discussing today? Well, just whatever the chat's about. Whatever the chat's about. And going back to that travel day vlog, the nightmare travel day, where I end up going kind of Heathrow, Manchester. That's the best ever video on the channel. Thank you. 26,000 views or something like that. Yeah, definitely the best video. And it just shows, doesn't it? One of my worst days of travel turns out to be one of the best videos. Basement says season 2 is still my favourite. Cool. I'm glad you like the playlist though, putting them all into season 1, 2, 3 and 4. And this Manchester vlog that I've posted just today is actually part of season 5. I've dropped it in season 4 playlist by mistake, but that does start season 5, so I'm going to correct that when I get a minute. Andy Boy 189, welcome to the live show. We've just started and we've already got 140 people on. Could this be a busy one? Hope you're having a great weekend, even though it's coming to an end, but a good Sunday. That's a very red screen. It is. The Owl channel logo, and you may have noticed I've created a cheeky mug and a cap. I'm not too sure on the caps. Let me know. I mean, would I really walk around with the Owl channel? I don't know. But the mug, I've ordered one. I've ordered a mug. I think the mugs look pretty cool. Mr. Zalati, welcome to the live show. Hello, Mark. Ron Shaw, hi Owl from Sodden, Salisbury. Well, welcome. Stephen's in the house. Sky Girl 8429, hi Owl. Shame about the trip. Sometimes it's not meant to be. I can help you with your trip planning next time. Thank you. Of course, the email is hello theowlchannel@gmail.com. Appreciate any input, any recommendations. I do read every comment as well, by the way, on videos, and if I think it's a good recommendation or suggestion, I do it. I think previously I've extended trips, changed flights, done tweaks based on your feedback, so I do listen. I heard today someone say I wasn't streetwise enough in Pattaya. Any guesses who said that today? I mean, I do disagree. I do disagree with that. I think, you know, being bored of a place, keep going too many times is a little bit different than not being streetwise, but interesting. Interesting comment. The debate continues. Big John, hi Owl. Good to see you watching from the cave with a cold singer. Are you really in the cave, mate? Are you really in the cave? But you know what? If you're in the cave or not in the cave, welcome to the live show. Good to have you on here. Russ5200, hi Owl. Welcome to the live show. And if I do miss a comment, don't be afraid to pop it again. I do like to get through every comment unless it's just completely bonkers, because of course you guys are free reign, and sometimes on these live shows we get the odd idiot or the odd troll. But if you have a troll and you have a genuine question, feel free to pop it on. We very rarely block on this channel, by the way, unless it's out and out ridiculous moronic comments, so feel free. Bill Anderson 4585, welcome to the live show. Hey Owl, how's it going? It's going all right, mate. It's going all right. I feel refreshed, recharged, and it was amazing to get back to my home city of Manchester and vlog. So much so, I actually feel like going back to Manchester and filming other parts of it, other food places. Let me know if you'd like to see it. Maybe you've not even seen the vlog only posted yesterday. So I do love Manchester. It was good to return back to where I used to work. Really good. Chad Lord 1, good evening. Good evening. I tell you what I have noticed, we've got some new people on this live show, some usernames I've not seen before. Welcome to the Owl channel, previously the Pattaya Owl channel, but I've decided to spread my wings and to vlog in more places than just Pattaya. But Pattaya will always be in my heart, and of course will also be part of the Thailand tour 2027, and I'm looking at March 2027 for that. I'm not going to book anything at this point, but when I do, it'll all be vlogged and you guys will be part of it. Hi Owl, looking good, thank you very much. Let's just quickly refresh the page. We've got a target of 100 likes on this live show, so if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, it doesn't cost anything, but it really helps the Owl algorithm. Mark Hogan 5905, hi Owl, good to see you doing a vlog in your home city. Thought the breakfast was a tad on the pricey side. Well, I don't want to ruin it too much for people who have not seen it, but on a serious note, it was, if not the best breakfast I've ever had, certainly up there. Every single ingredient was just delicious, really nice. You know what, we've just started this live show and we've got 171 people on. Madness, madness. A big hello. And thank you to everyone who sends me a buy me a coffee or super chat. I will say thank you to you individually via the apps and on here as well. Right, where are we? I've just had a cracking tea, by the way. I've done a fajita mix with spinach, sweet corn, peppers, smoky barbecue sauce with a hint of cheese sauce on boiled rice. Absolutely delicious. Monk Fisherman, hi Owl, hope you're okay. I'm booking again for May. Nice one, mate. Yeah, and it was good to see you out. I seem to see you at the lift every time in the Vogue. Hope you're doing well, mate. And thank you for the milkshake when I was doing a live show at Chomps. Appreciate that. Big John says, you've got me on the big screen at the cave. Really? Well, it's possible because it is what? Past midnight? Going on to 1 in the morning in Pattaya, it's possible that Big John is in the cave. I tell you what, we could do a vote. Is Big John in the cave? Let me know in the comments. Is it a yes? Is it a no? Oh, this is a good cup of tea. And I haven't got the mug yet. I've ordered it on the channel, the owl mug. And mine's going to come in, I think, in the next few days. It takes a little bit longer than, say, if you was ordering off Amazon. I think it takes about a week. But for every live show, I will have the owl mug next time. Big Steve, we'll catch up sometime, mate. Yeah, we could have caught up in Manchester. I'll be doing more vlogs in Manchester because what I noticed when I was walking around Manchester is all these really cool food places that weren't there 20 years ago when I used to work there. And you could almost do a vlog on each one. Just really good places. So you might see more vlogs from Manchester. Paul Cannon, light on the head, Mark, you need to put your cap on. Well, I don't really want to wear a cap. I mean, I've got the... oh, God. I think we've got the first idiot of the day on the live show. I need my bell to ring that, but it is what it is. Yeah, as for the light on the head, I don't really want to wear a cap through the live show. And I don't want to turn the light off because then it'll be too dark. But maybe I'll get one of the owl caps off the channel. I am going to be designing a couple more products for the shop. Of course, it's a merchandise shop. On a serious note, it's not going to make mega money. They never do, unless you're some kind of pop star. But I am going to have the mug, the cap, a t-shirt and a hoodie. There's going to be, at the very least, 4 items with the Owl Channel branding. For me already, the best one is the mug. I'm well happy with the mug. And I can't wait for mine to arrive. Wow, we've just started and we've got 192 people on. Bonkers. If you can hit the like button, that'll be awesome. Christopher, watching you as I'm in Departure Lounge in Bangkok. It's not a great feeling, is it, travel day? And mine was extra awful on the way back because of the ankle injury and them stupid socks. I say stupid socks, well, they potentially kept the swelling down, so they're not stupid, but they looked a bit funny on me. But that feeling of leaving Bangkok airport isn't great. And it's even worse if you've not had the best trip. But as every day goes by, I'm missing Thailand and Pattaya more and more. And I think by the time I get to March 2027, I'm going to be ready for this tour. And speaking of the tour, I'm not going to be booking a very, very strict itinerary. You know, Bangkok, definitely up to Chiang Mai. And then from that point, it's complete flexibility. Because a lot of you guys are saying, Owl, you will get bored and you'll be on the next plane to Pattaya. Well, I'll leave that option open. I can guarantee, though, I will be going to Bangkok and then I will be going north to Chiang Mai. What happens after Chiang Mai, we'll have to see. A lot of you guys might be right. I might get bored. I might be craving Pattaya by that point. Or I might want to visit every single place I've mentioned on the vlog, all 10 places. We'll have to see. I've got to be open-minded on that one. And I don't want to feel like I have to leave a place just because I've booked somewhere else. So we'll see. Damon, evening. Welcome to the live show, mate. Mark enjoyed your vlog in Manchester. Tip-top breakfast. It really was. And I didn't want to just go for, say, a Witherspoon's breakfast. Apparently I say that wrong. Wither. I don't know. Put the comments back on. Wherever. I didn't just want to go for a standard Witherspoon's breakfast. I thought I'd go somewhere a little bit different. And the Cozy Club really did deliver. I mean, I'm not putting it on for the camera. It really was good. Really good. Ashley says you can't beat a good fry up. And the funny thing is, I mean, I'm happy with a banger bean scrambled egg on toast. Normally, all the other stuff, the hash brown, bubble and squeak or whatever it's called, and what else is there? Black pudding, tomatoes. I don't need them. I don't need it. Barry says 10 places sounds more like a checklist than a vacation. Well, a lot of people have said that. A lot of people, including friends, have said it's too optimistic. The 10 places, Chiang Mai, Phuket, Koh Samui. I can't even remember them all, but all of them is too much. And actually, I should have maybe 3 or 4 places and have a bit of a vacation. But what kind of tour? What kind of tour would it be if I didn't make a bit of an effort and go and see these places? I can pretty much guarantee that Udon Thani is going to be on that list. That is for sure. Ellie the dog, with what you earn on YouTube, don't think you could use a short break in Europe or putting it towards Thailand 2027. Someone made a point the other day. So when I said I'm thinking of maybe checking out Amsterdam, a lot of you guys said, don't. Well, some of you said do it. Some of you said don't bother. The money you would spend on a couple of days in Amsterdam can go halfway or a long way towards the actual Thailand trip. And well, if it is 500-600 quid for a couple of days, you've got a point. Let me know what you think, because it is true. You know, there isn't lots of money there. So, but equally, I want to create content for you guys and see some of these other places as well. So it's about getting a balance. Can Amsterdam be done on the cheap, or are there other places similar but just a little bit cheaper? Basement 65 says breakfast in Manchester better than Bentley's. Are you serious, dude? Well, Bentley's do a cracking breakfast. Of course, if you don't know, that's soy 5 Pattaya. Amazing breakfast, decent bangers. But yeah, I am saying the breakfast I had the other day is one of the best I've ever had, and it is up there, if not number one, certainly up there with the best I've ever had, mate. It was really good, very herby banger. Coco Road, looking well, Owl. Are those glasses new? No, they're not. These are the original cheap ones. Yeah, not new. The Bayern Munich shirt is new, but not the glasses. It must be the lighting. Michael, the cameraman. Hi, mate. Just left Steve in heavens above. Up early tomorrow as the last day. Well, that's soon come round, mate. That has soon come round. Hope you've had a good time. Sorry I wasn't on full form when I was in Pattaya, mate. It was one thing after another. But we had a cracking last night with Webbyman and Michael in the Trenchtown bar. And if only the whole trip could have been like that. But sickness, ankle injury, it just put a damper on it. But safe flight, mate. Back to England. The weather is delightful. It really is. Big John says, you've actually got me on the big screen in the cave. Really? Well, if that is true, and you are in the cave and you're on the big screen, hello, the cave. I'm sure at some point, as I said in the vlog the other day, there will be another meetup night at the cave, and that will be in 2027. All being well, I'm going to end the trip in Pattaya, and I'm going to get a set date for the meetup night, and let's have the biggest meetup night we've ever had. RS tag 321, I thought you had a Santa beard. Sorry, welcome back. Well, I've had a shave. I've had a shave for the live show. Martin Ryder 6910, the physical and verbal abuse was totally uncalled for in Pattaya. Well, there wasn't much on the physical. There was a headlock by somebody on the first night, messing around. I mean, I wouldn't mess around with somebody I never knew, thinking it was all right to put them in a headlock, asking where the cash machine was. Utterly ridiculous. But yeah, there was a few occasions, wasn't there? I mean, we can go over them very quickly if you like. There was the idiot on the first day who called me a mug. Brilliant. There was the second idiot on Beach Road who called me an effing prick. And I'm pretty sure we had a third one along the way. I think it was the guy when I was pushing the chicken stall. Get out the effing road, he said. Brilliant. Yeah, in Pattaya, you can drive around into each other, this, that and the other. Sabai, no issue. But that person on the thing, get out the effing road. Unbelievable. But I wouldn't say I'm not streetwise. Someone said that today. I don't buy into that, to be fair, at all. Got bored of going too many times is probably a better description. I certainly didn't run away from Pattaya because I was scared of the abuse. I mean, that's bonkers. Bonkers. Jonas is in the house. Hey, Mr. Owl. Welcome. Hope you're all right, mate. Watching from Sweden. Of course, we get people watching from all over the world. From New Zealand, Australia, Scotland, England, Wales, America, everywhere in between. Germany, Sweden, the lot. So a big hello, everyone. And we've got over 200 people on the live show and we've only just started. Bonkers. If you could hit the like button, it'll really help the owl algorithm. And I have set up a new Buy Me a Coffee widget, if you like, for the owl channel. I don't know if it's fully working. And I did that 2 minutes before jumping on the live show because it was still set up as Pattaya Owl and didn't work. So... Christopher Leopard, will there be a new song for season 5? I don't think so. Mate. I think that was a Pattaya Owl thing and that really worked. And obviously I've rebranded the Owl channel and I think we'll leave the songs where they were. Thank you to Wolf for creating them. They were fantastic. And I've got to be honest, I did not expect to have to do a rebrand halfway through a season in Bangkok. But sometimes these moments literally just come to you. And the whole 3 days in Bangkok, escaping Pattaya, changing the channel from Pattaya Owl to the Owl channel just felt as natural as eating my cornflakes in the morning. Really did. WBG, don't rush in Chiang Mai, Owl. Yeah, I won't be rushing, mate. Nom Yai Inspector, welcome to the live show. And this is the first live show since I've been back from Thailand. I needed that time. I think it's been almost a couple of weeks. I think it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow since I've been back. And I've needed that just to recover from the trip, to be honest. I mean, the thought of doing a live show that first weekend, I couldn't do it. I was drained. Mr. Zalate, you've had some bad luck in season 4. Season 5 can only get better. Famous last words, mate. I hope so. Season 5, by the way, has already begun. The first vlog of season 5, I've not created the playlist yet, is the Manchester vlog. So all the UK vlogs that I do will form season 5. And there's a very high chance that the Thailand tour 2027 will be season 6. That's the plan. But we'll see. Yeah, there is a lot of troll videos these days using AI, isn't it? Some are funny actually though. Some are quite funny. Yeah, no, he didn't turn up. No, I think he just said he's got other things to do. And to be fair, he's moving to Pattaya, isn't he? So that's fair enough. I offered the opportunity, and he had things to do. So yeah, fair play. You know, I imagine relocating to Pattaya has a lot of things you've got to do, especially if you've only got a few days to sort it. So it's what it is. Manchester for me is my home city. I'm always very comfortable there. I've got family and friends around there, so I just cracked on with the vlog and then met up with family after. Bill Anderson says, I've got friends in Pattaya now and they are saying it's really quiet at the moment. Well, I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I do like it a little bit quieter, Pattaya, that is for sure. But I think the official high season comes to an end, doesn't it, at some point? I think high season and low season is really for the people who run businesses out there. I think from our point of view, it doesn't make a massive difference. I will say December was super expensive for me on a previous trip to Pattaya. Hotels were higher, flights were higher, but every other time it's been there or thereabouts. So Rich Dons, you met a few social media bar owners out there. Who was your favourite? I don't really have a favourite, mate. Obviously, there's a lot going on Soy 7. I had some beers with Nick and Mac. And a good night, apart from obviously twisting my ankle in bar 7. That wasn't fun at all. Sky Girl 8429. Hi, do you know the Macmaster? He's Jeff Carter's mate and in your area. Yeah, of course. I don't know him personally, but I've heard of the Macmaster. I've seen a couple of his vlogs, and I think he does a lot of Tenerife and Benidorm and everything like that. He's got quite a big channel. I don't think he'd want to do anything with the Owl channel, but you never know if he's watching. Why not? Right, let me refresh the page, see how many likes we've got. Of course, we've got 100 likes, and we've currently got just under 230 people on the live show. A big hello, everyone. Hope you've had a good weekend and having a good Sunday. This is the first live show since being back in England. I had no idea how many people we would get on the live show. And if you're watching on demand, because I know we get a lot of people watching it on demand afterwards as well, a big hello to you too. And if you're not dropping a comment and you're just doing the love heart or the party sign, just to let you know, I see every single love heart and party sign, and it's all appreciated. So we've currently got 55 likes, so 45 likes to go for the target. Can we do it? Lots of comments. I'm trying not to miss any. If I do miss a comment, drop it again. YouTube has basically said I'm not quick enough and has got rid of some, so there we go. Mark Strawbridge, hey up Mark. I got to Pattaya 6 weeks, March the 4th. Had a great night in Candy Club with you last, mate. Nice one, mate. Yeah, pleasure to meet you. I think I met you. It's hard to remember everybody and everybody's name, mate, but I have bumped into a lot of people in the Candy Club. Thai fan says, don't book anything yet, Owl. Things change fast, never know. Could even sneak in a quick trip this year. Nothing wrong with a cheat. Well, what I want to do is, well, I actually agree with that. Not necessarily the trip this year, but just not booking anything and having an open calendar, knowing that in March 2027, I want to make my return to Thailand, and that does include Pattaya. It is the tour 2027, but I don't want to go ahead and book anything. Some will say I'm crazy having that mentality because actually you get a cheaper flight now, but I am going to hold out for any booking, and when I do book, I will do it on this channel for you to see. Tony Sin, welcome to the live show. Hello, Owl. Your video quality is only getting better. Latest vlog was okay. Thank you, mate. Brilliant. And I have to say as well, I did have a coat on. If you've not seen the latest vlog, it is the Manchester one. Check it out after the live show. But I did have a coat, a hoodie, and then my DJI was rubbing up against the... It was rubbing up against the coat. Thank you, Scotty P, for the super chat, mate. Much appreciated. Season 6 for Thailand. Nice one, mate. Yeah, Season 6. The plan is that Thailand tour, and Season 5 will be the UK vlogs. I think we're going to go with that. Brilliant stuff. Thank you to anyone who sends me a super chat or buy me a coffee. It all goes to support the channel, even for the UK trips as well as the Thailand tour. Brilliant. But yeah, the microphone was rubbing up against the coat. So I was annoyed actually because I'd taken the footage and you can just hear it rubbing a little bit. So next time, if I've got a coat on, I'll make sure the DJI is placed in the middle. That's just me being picky because I want to try and deliver the best quality vlog I can possibly do. San Somkar Udon Thani will be a winner. I can't wait. I really want to go to Chiang Mai, Udon Thani, Of course, Bangkok, Pattaya, and then islands, as I mentioned before. But yeah, there's some that are non-negotiable. Chiang Mai is non-negotiable. Udon Thani, Pattaya and Bangkok are kind of non-negotiable. They're happening. Whereas like PP Island and Koh Samui, Phuket, the other places I mentioned potentially are up for debate. Because I know a lot of you guys have said there's just too many. But what I didn't say in the video is how long I plan to go for, and I'll be looking at a 4-week tour of Thailand. So I don't know if them comments were based on me going for maybe a 2-week holiday, but I'm looking at a 4-week tour, the whole month of March 2027. So I wonder if that changes the opinion a little bit. I don't know. Or is 10 destinations within 1 month still too many destinations? Spark55278, what do you think of the visa-free stay going down to 30 days from 60? I don't really know, mate. It's constantly changing, isn't it? And then there's rumours that come out, and then there's the actual change. So my understanding is nothing changed at the minute. From my point of view, I've still got the Destination Thailand visa, which is a 5-year visa, and I should have 4 years left of that visa. Tomo, mate, I'm not going to use the platform to slag off other YouTubers, mate. I appreciate all your comments on the lives and the videos, but I don't want to use it to slag off other YouTubers, buddy, alright? Damon says, either direct London Heathrow to Bangkok, can't go wrong. I agree, mate. I loved it. I loved flying with Eva. Of course, I've done Thai Airways, Eva, Emirates, Qatar. Haven't done Norse, and we all know why. Haven't done Cathay Pacific, and we all know why. But I have to say that the best business class was Emirates. Qatar economy was incredible. And then between Thai Airways and Eva, I'll have to give it to Eva for both business, not done business, but I've walked through it, and better seating than Thai Airways. So that, yeah, there we have it. Eva comes up on top for me. And of course, that direct flight around 9 o'clock in the evening from Heathrow really does work. Soy6 Dave, hi, I will hope you're well. What was the highlight of the Pattaya trip? Oh, whoa, thank you, mate, much appreciated. And also, we've just tested the icon and it's working, thank you. I'll put that into the fund, mate, much appreciated. I was a bit worried if it was going to work or not, because I've changed it from Pattaya Owl to the Owl channel, so much appreciated, Wolf. Good to hear from you, mate, I hope you're well. Soy6 Dave, hi Owl, hope you're well. What was the highlight of your Pattaya trip? Well, it was a bonkers trip, and I couldn't be myself because of all the things, the ankle, this, that, and the other. However, that last night, the last night, can you believe it? The last night with Webby Mint and Michael in Trenchtown was just incredible. It was really good. You know, the nights where you don't quite plan it, it happened last minute, and just got nicely drunk, dancing away in the Trenchtown bar in LK Metro, and it'll be one of them nights I'll always remember. It's unfortunate that was the last night, and I had to get the flight the day after, but I'd rather have that night than not have it. So Skygirl 8429, depends on how long you go for. 1 night Bangkok, 3 nights Chiang Mai, then down to Pattaya. Well, I'm going to be looking at doing a couple of nights in Bangkok for definite. I've plenty of fun. Then I'm going to fly, I think. Some people have said get the train from Bangkok, the overnight train, Bangkok to Chiang Mai. So I'm not ruling that out, but I know a flight takes about an hour. So I'm more inclined to get a flight to Chiang Mai and then see how we get on from there. Of course, doing the train might make a better vlog, potentially. Let me know, what do you think I should do? Should I get the overnight train, or do I need to put myself through that? Ian Anderson says, done the others, but Eva wins. I kind of agree. I mean, there's not wrong with Thai Airways at all, but I have to say Eva was a better experience for me. Thai Airways business class, decent food. Adrian, such a drama having to make a channel just to mass. I don't understand that comment, Adrian, mate. You might need to reword that one for me. Speaking of other channels, of course, my appreciate that, Tomo, mate. Speaking of other channels, my second channel, the Worst Review channel, is at risk. I'll have to be honest. I've got to say it how it is. You know, if we look at my time available in the week, now I've changed the Pattaya Owl channel to the Owl channel. Whenever I've got a free opportunity, like I did the other day, I got into Manchester and I started vlogging for you guys. I haven't got the time at the minute to do a vlog for the Worst Review channel. So it's at risk, guys. The channel is at risk. Prioritising this channel, which I think is the right decision. So in fact, I'm going to put it out there. We've got 230 people on the live show. Starting a second channel, I'd have to say the launch of it's gone all right. Not amazing, but it's gone all right. And it probably would get monetised in a month or two. However, you've either got to be in it 100% or not at all, is my view. And I've always been 100% into the Owl channel. And I can't say the same for the Worst Review. I mean, it is the Worst Review channel for a start. Let me know in the comments, should I bin it off or find the time to create a vlog? It's easy said than done, because the kind of stuff I do is going through a drive-through and eating food. And I don't necessarily want to go for a drive-through and eat a Mackey's on my day off. And some of the vlogs that I do from home with a Greg's pasty don't quite hit the mark as much as when you're getting the new honey drip burger from KFC. That's me just being honest, guys. And you know, if I'm gonna go and do a restaurant, I'd rather do it as part of a city vlog on this channel. It's a bit different when I've got the Pattaya Owl channel, because that was all about Pattaya, but now we've got the Owl channel. I just can't find the time, guys. Right, so the answers are coming through. Monkfisher, spend your time for the Owl channel. Hang on a minute. God, they're coming through fast, aren't they? Let me scroll down and see what you guys are saying, and then I'll try and revisit the other comments. On the screen here, they go too fast, but lots of opinion on that second channel. Thank you. And that's why I put it out to a live show. Right. I'm intrigued. We've got a moderator there as well. So Stephen, who's a moderator, bin it off and do reviews sometimes on here. Cheers, mate. Russ5200 saying ditch the second channel. Monkfisher saying spend your time on the Owl channel. Scotty P can just do some food reviews on this channel, because the thing is, and I'm sure you guys appreciate this, in order to make a successful YouTube channel, you need to build up a momentum and feed the owl algorithm. So if you're just posting one vlog on the Worst Review channel every week, every 2 weeks or every month, that's going to fall flat on its face. Whereas with the Owl channel, if I can get into a weekly routine, the channel will continue to grow. Yeah, I mean, I've not gone through all the comments just yet, but a lot of you guys are saying bin it, ditch it, focus on the Owl channel. Well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, the Owl channel really does encompass a lot, doesn't it? Right, let's see if I can go back to where I was on the comments. Thanks again, Scotty P, mate. Much appreciated for the super chat. Thank you, Wolf, for the buy me a coffee. Brilliant. It all goes in the fun, because of course, going over to Manchester, buying breakfast, paying for parking, petrol. You know, if anyone's thinking of starting a YouTube channel, the reality is it does not pay. It works out about £1 a minute. You can't just do it for money. Of course, it's nice to have that money. I appreciate the money I get from the revenue from YouTube. But realistically, when you break it down, it's about £1 an hour. And for example, the Manchester trip, I must have spent 50, 60 quid. In revenue, based on the video, I'd be lucky to get £10. So financially it doesn't work out, but any kind of buy me a coffee and super chat obviously does help. And some vloggers are very fortunate enough to have a sponsor who sponsor a particular video, which is cool, but I think you've got to be much bigger to get them sorts of opportunities. How many likes have we got? 92. We are 8 likes away from the target of 100. If you can hit the like button, it really helps the algorithm. Lots of opinion on this second channel question. Wasn't expecting that. I have to say, I haven't read through all of them yet because I'm still catching up. The majority are definitely saying ditch the worst review channel. Ditch, ditch, ditch. Put all your energy into the owl channel. And that was my gut feel as well. I've got to be honest with you. Philip, 2730, welcome to the live show, mate. Thank you for being a member, much appreciated. Lots of member content on there as well. Typhon, which 3 hotels have you always wanted to stay in and why? I won't mind checking out the Holiday Inn on Beach Road, the Hilton and Siam at Siam. There's 3 really nice hotels in Pattaya towards the Beach Road end that I've not stayed in. I've done reviews on, but not actually stayed. Yeah, a lot of you guys are saying keep the other channel and do it. So a lot of you saying ditch it. Some of you saying keep the other channel and do the odd review. That's my concern though. It doesn't quite work like that in terms of just posting the odd one, because you don't really build a momentum like I can do on the Owl channel. And of course live shows. You know, I don't want to be doing live shows from the second channel because we've built up a community on this channel. So I think naturally, just like the rebranding of the last channel, naturally I think the worst review channel is at immense risk of either being closed down or left dormant. Gunship's in the house. How are you doing, mate? Hello, Mark. How are you doing? Very well. Hope you enjoyed your tea this evening, mate. Good to have you on the live show. Bill Anderson, lots of poor Norse feedback. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there are some people who have flown with Norse without any issue whatsoever. But the majority I speak to have had delays, cancellations, and of course, I got the cancellation, as we all know. Typhon, Manchester vlog was great. Good getting some steps in, but £18 for a breakfast. I thought London was getting expensive. Save the pennies, Owl. Well, I do wanna bring content to the channel, and that will mean visiting places as and when I can, such as Manchester. So, and the thing is, I'd want to go there anyway, so it's not all wasted money, if you know what I mean. Robert Russell, 8606, hey mate, I just got back from travelling around Thailand on Friday and nothing come close to Pattaya for cost of entertainment. Thanks for sharing that, mate. A lot of guys are saying you'll end up back in Pattaya sooner than you think, and I'm open-minded to it all. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of Thailand, but of course, we'll have to see. Could I be back in Pattaya after a few days checking out Chiang Mai? I don't know. Yeah, a four week holiday is quite rare actually. Normally people go away for 2 weeks. That is true. Typhon says, well done on the views on your latest trip. You were very high up the algorithm, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, money wise, I mean, I might do a vlog on it, so I won't ruin it, but the views on the last season were higher than I've ever had before, and also the revenue paid by advertisers via AdSense was higher than ever. So thank you to everyone who watched the videos. It's still not a full-time job, guys, but it went a long way to pay towards the spending money. So yeah, I really do appreciate it. But yeah, the views, I've never had a video before with 26,000 views, and that was the Nightmare Travel Day. So well happy with that. Mark, the Delusion Bar Soy 7, it's good to go for a beer, in my opinion, mate. It's good to go for a beer. Check it out for yourself. Mark is a nice guy, so go and check it out, and you can make your own mind up if it's good for entertainment, mate. I mean, I guess it depends what time you go in and what you class as entertainment, mate. I really need to go to Kung's. The omelette looked great, very nice indeed. Lots of conversations between other people on here. I'm not going to get involved in that. Mickey P, wow, £20. Thank you very much for the super chat. Brilliant stuff. All goes in. Well, I used to say all goes in the Pattaya fund, but now it all goes towards the Owl channel. So if that's a trip to Newcastle, Stephen, I think you're up that way, eh, mate? So if it's a trip to Newcastle, Manchester, London, never been to Edinburgh, all these places to bring your vlogs, and of course Europe as well. But I'll never forget my roots, which is Thailand and Pattaya. So if you're on this channel for that content is coming up in, well, it'll be season 6. Damon, mark on your travels next year. Definitely check out Biriam, Thunder Castle, Football Stadium, Chang International Race Circuit, and loads of cool stuff to check out. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. And what I love about this community of owls, this parliament of owls, is you guys have lots of advice and recommendations of places to go, and a lot of you have got houses in villages in the north of Thailand, and I know very little, and I think that's what's exciting. It's all new to me. Stephen, get yourself up to Newcastle. Absolutely, mate. Definitely. Newcastle is on the list. It's all about budget and timing, and I'm going to try and bring as many vlogs as I can to the Owl channel. Mark Hogan, I'll hopefully be going to Thailand again next March on my way to Melbourne, and then stop on the way back. P.S. Forget about the guy calling you a mug, happens all the time. I mean, it wasn't that traumatic, was it? I think I just arrived in Pattaya, and I was walking down Soy Bacau. I think it was one of my first clips of the season or something like that, arriving. So, what an idiot he was. If you're watching, mate, yeah, there was no need to call me a mug. Martin Ryder says, forget the train from Bangkok to Chiang Mai. Get a flight. David B's in the house. How are you doing? Welcome to the live show. Owl, the odds in Vegas are currently 7-2 that you won't be able to wait until 2027 to hit Pattaya. I got a lot of money riding on it. Best of luck with the new Owl channel, bud. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Well, it's all going to be on this channel. As I said from the start, the good, the bad, the ugly. You've seen a bit of the bad on season 4, the illness, the ankle, the abuse from people walking by. And it can't all go swimmingly, can it? There's going to be more shit, let's face it. But we'll have to see. Some of you guys are saying I'll be back in Pattaya this year. I'm saying it'll be Thailand Tour 2027. We'll have to see. None of us really know what's around the corner 100%, do we? So Kick says either is the best direct, but Emirates best, of course, business class. Don't really disagree with that. I think Qatar on a Dreamliner could give Emirates a run for its money. The business class I was on with with Qatar, it was the free upgrade, was an old Cathay Pacific plane. So I have not really fully experienced the true Qatar business class, because it wasn't their entertainment system, it wasn't their aircraft. They kind of leased it and put their sticker on it. So can I really claim to have flown Qatar business class? I don't know. Right, so I'm here now, back to the questions around the second channel. That's where I'm catching up. Spend your time on the Owl channel, ditch the second channel, bin off the second channel. Scotty P, you can just do some food review channels on this, some food reviews on this channel. Soy6 Dave, how many subscribers will you need to go full time, mate? I don't think I will ever just rely on YouTube as a full-time job. I'm happy it being a hobby. I'm very grateful of the pocket money, but I'm not gonna pretend I'm gonna be like this big Mac master who can who can get sponsors. I mean, don't get me wrong, if somebody says, right, I'd like to sponsor the channel, I want you to go to these cities over this period of time, and they're going to pay for my trip, I'll snap their hand off. Every single day off, I'll go to a different city and film. But what I can't be doing that is every single week at the minute if I'm funding it myself. But I'm a realist, you know, I've not got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, so we'll have to see. Baby steps is what I say. Wayne says, bin the worst review channel. Sky Girl says, yes, do a fitness channel instead, going for walks. If I do that, if I do a fitness channel going for walks, it will be walk into Greg's, walk into Subway, walk into McDonald's. I can only be myself. Yes, I need to cut down on some of the junk, increase the exercise. I can't think of anything worse. And thanks for the suggestion. Thank you for the suggestion. But I can't think of doing anything worse than a fitness channel. The gym bores me to death. I would never watch a fitness channel in my life. Whereas I would watch the Owl channel if I was on the other side of the camera. So I think you just got to be true to yourself. Soy 6 Dave is saying, keep the second channel. Mickey P, bin it off, dude. Fair enough. Typhan, it's true, most of your views will come from the big chains like KFC and Mackey's and not Iceland products. Well put. So, the worst review channel got 2,000 views on the KFC video. Now, for a new channel, that ain't bad figures. That's where we started with Pattaya Owl at the beginning. A couple of thousand views is actually an achievement for a small channel. But that's KFC, Honey Drip Burger just come out. So, I can't just rely on doing the new stuff from the likes of McDonald's and KFC, because you've got to wait months in between each one. And you're right, the stuff from Iceland, really, people are just not interested unless you are already well established. There is one guy called the Bald Foodie Guy. He doesn't even have to bother doing thumbnails. He's that good and that popular and that well established. He can post a vlog without a thumbnail and get 40,000 views a day. So that's what you call established food reviewer. And fair play to him, he seems a nice guy as well. Mark Hogan, keep the second channel, great fun. David B says, one of the ways people become successful is by not spreading themselves too thin in business. Too many channels and concentrating on one channel you do it. I agree, mate, and that's what I don't want to do, is spread myself too thin. I'd rather give full dedication to the Owl channel. And then that seems to make sense for me. So I think that's the direction we go in. I don't have to make a decision on this live show, but it's good to get your feedback. Mott8484, too many people do vlogs eating shitty food, most boring thing to watch. I quite like watching the odd food review, if it be a new burger from KFC or McDonald's. I'd rather watch that than someone eating a salad. That's just me, though. But we're each, and this is why there's so many channels on YouTube, isn't there? Because people like the channels that they like. There's so much variety. JP Jordan, focus on the Owl channel, mate. Thank you. I am going to move past this point. Moderators, can we get rid of the idiot in the chat, please? He's putting one letters. Just absolute moronic. You thought stick to the Owl channel, pal. Thank you very much. Kicks TV, consistency is key for algorithm. I agree. Once a week, you can still grow. Once every month, 2 months, it's utterly pointless. Pointless. I couldn't agree more. Mickey Moose says, keep the other channel and do it as and when, make reviews, everything. Yeah, I'm not quite on board with that just because I know how the algorithm works. We're going to move on from the second channel. Thank you, by the way, to everyone who's dropped a comment, a suggestion on that one. But I don't want to bore you all to death with the second review channel. Thank you very much. Right, let's refresh the page. See how many likes we've got. It might be time for a new target, a new live show target. Well, we've got 111 likes. That's awesome. If we can get to 150 likes, there's the new target. Doesn't cost anything, but really helps the algorithm. Thank you to everyone who's bought me a super chat, buy me a coffee. It all goes to the Owl channel. Much appreciated. Question for you. Where would you like the next vlog to be from within England? Let me know in the comments. Could it be Newcastle? I've never been to Newcastle. Could it be a revisit to Manchester? Because as I said, I was walking around and I'm like, oh, I could have vlogged that, could have vlogged that. There were so many things I could have vlogged. Let's see where we are with the comments. Uh, 479612. What did you pay for your Bayern Munich top from Mike's Shopping Mall? It was skeggy. Liverpool, real. God, there's... Thank you very much for whoever's bought me a coffee there. Andy just supported you with £5. Love the blogs, mate. Excellent stuff. And it's good to see the buy me a coffee thing working as well. Nanny York, hi mate, love the new logo. Thank you very much. And yeah, much appreciated for the buy me a coffee. Mickey P, thank you very much there for the super chat as well. You are spoiling me. Brilliant. Yours deal says Coventry. Wow. Where could it be? And it doesn't have to be a long way off. Liverpool, Rochester. Wow. I think potentially it could be one of the it could be one of the big names this next time. I'm not sure I want it to be London quite just yet. I think we can do a little bit more in the north. Apologies, by the way, if I've not got round to your comment. The amount of comments on the live show has been really high and they're moving quick. And then what YouTube does, it doesn't let you go all the way back to the beginning, so I lose a chunk. So if I've missed a comment, easy for me to say, drop it again and I'll do my best. I'm not ignoring it. It's just I'd rather talk about a comment and touch on things a little bit rather than just skipping them. But by doing that, unfortunately, I do lose some. York, Rochdale, Blackpool. Why not? Hey, Blackpool, I like that one. Oh, Monk Fisher, £12 car park money. Thank you very much, mate. That is awesome. Appreciate that. That is awesome. Boston, Peterborough, Jaywick. You know, I watched a documentary on Jaywick actually many years ago. It's by the seaside, isn't it? Yeah, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. And if there is anyone out there who would like to sponsor the channel and you want me to go around all these cities, I'm up for that as well. And if you want me to start in Jaywick, well, that can be arranged. A lot of you guys said you've been worried about me leaving my camera. You know, when I do the little... So I've got an itchy nose. You know, when I walk by and I leave the camera, you've said to me, Owl, you are going to get your camera stolen at some point. You mustn't leave your camera and do these walk-bys. Thai fans, sponsor the Owl. Well, if you want to sponsor the Owl channel, that will increase the number of vlogs, but I don't think it quite works like that. The email is hello@theowlchannel@gmail.com. I have also still got the old email address, by the way, which is pattayaowl@gmail.com. So you've got two emails if you're interested in that. Inverness, Toby Price says. I've not done much of Scotland. I'm not going to talk about other YouTubers, guys, on my live show. Right, let's try and catch up with the... Oh, I don't know why I've got an itchy nose. Why do I always get an itchy nose on a live show? Sky Girl says, me and my friend walk to the pub or cycle to a lunch to offset the food. Well, there we go. I could actually do a vlog walking to Greg's, and then I can say I've offset the Greg's. David B, if you do get sponsors to send you here and there for travel, make sure they're sending you business class. I can't believe there are some people who get sponsored. I mean, it'd be incredible, wouldn't it? If there was like, right, I'm going to sponsor you to do 10 cities in the UK. I want you to do these ones, and there you go. There's your parking. There's your budget for your breakfast. I'd be happy with that. I think that's Cuckoo Land, though. Mr. Balding 1936, welcome to the live show. Hello, Owl. What's the Vogue Hotel buffet breakfast like? I didn't make it once, mate. I cannot say. I really do not know. Pockington. Never heard of that. Pocklington. GCLDN, welcome to the live show. Evening Owl, welcome. Nomyai Inspector, welcome to the live show. Michael, mate, you've timed him out. I've blocked him. Thank you, though, mate. Appreciate that. There is the red line for anything like that, mate. But yeah, thanks for not jumping the gun. Sometimes I'll just step in. Appreciate that. And I appreciate you moderating from Pattaya. Can we just give a thumbs up to Michael, the cameraman, on his last couple of nights in Pattaya? Is moderating along with the other chaps on here. And it must be 1-2 in the morning in Pattaya. There is a channel called Only Scrans. He goes everywhere trying different foods. Cool. I've heard of that, actually. Simon Bug, good evening. Welcome to the live show. Well, we've got almost 240 people on. A big hello if you've just joined us. This is a live show from England, the first one since returning from my nightmare trip to Pattaya. And I needed the 2 weeks to recover. Dublin Peter, I never got to Tinnies, mate. I know, mate. I'm sorry. David Bro, love the food channels, and I'm sure a lot of people do as well. How much do you pay for your top? It was 450 baht, so about 8 quid, something like that. Damon, Mark, West Sussex, Gatwick. Yeah, maybe, mate, maybe. And maybe a scrapyard vlog. Would that get any views, mate? I don't know. YouTube can be harsh when it comes to views. Thankfully, the Manchester vlog from yesterday is doing all right. We're almost at 4,000 views. Yes, it's not 15, 20,000 views or 26 like the travel day one. But, you know, I'll take 4, climbing to 5. I'll take it as a starting point. But ideally, on these city vlogs, it'd be good to be hitting 6,000 or 7,000 vlogs, 6,000 or 7,000 views per vlog, ideally. If the vlogs are only delivering a couple of thousand, it's really not amazing. Even though I do appreciate everyone watching, it's not. You want to see some growth in your channel, if you're being honest. I know some YouTubers say they're not bothered about views, but of course you want to look at the analytics and understand what you can improve and try and get more views and push that owl algorithm. Martin Ryder, London, Skegness, Rill, Liverpool. I quite like the idea of Jaywick now. Has anyone been to Jaywick? I've seen it on a documentary 10 years ago. Should the owl go to Jaywick? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. Love the new logo. Thank you very much. Dave Johnson, I came to the meetup night on the 16th of January. I made a couple of friends there too. I'm still in contact with them now and plan to go back to Pattaya. Again, it was a really good night. A lot of people say that, mate. A lot of people meet other people at my meetup nights at the cave. Like-minded people. Oh no, you're actually saying yes to Jaywick. I was hoping some of you would come back and say no, but there is a part of me that wants to go. Yes, Jaywick is in the South End. Yes to Jaywick. Right, who wants to sponsor Jaywick then? There's the next question. Yoz Deals, Hull. Great suggestion. Coventry, cool. Liverpool, Rochester. Stephen says Newcastle, but don't wear anything red or white because you will get called a mug again. And that's coming from a moderator. Cheers, mate. Cheers for the tip, though. Newcastle is definitely on the list. Durham. Wow. Blackpool is on the list. I'd include Blackpool in one of the big names. I used to go there when I was young. Get a piece of rock. Jaywick is Clacton. Maybe I could like walk down the street in Jaywick and do interviews with some of the locals. Do you reckon that'll go down well? If the demand is there and you want to see the owl in Jaywick, keep letting me know and we'll make it happen. Birmingham is a big city, isn't it? Very big city. Done Birmingham a number of times, but I would be up for doing a vlog there. Peterborough, yeah. Boston. Mark Hogan says, a friend of mine wants to go to Pattaya in September, October time. It's a possibility if you're there, then I will. A night on the Singars has put it are on me. Well, I appreciate that, mate. The chances of me being in Pattaya in September, October this year are very slim. The Thailand tour will be next year, season 6, and that will be the Thailand tour. And will include a meetup night, by the way, in Pattaya. The Hickster One, Siam at Siam, is a nice hotel, but it needs a refurb. Some of the rooms feel a little old. I did research on flights yesterday from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, and it was £92 return, and Koh Samui was £109. I was hoping flights would be a little bit cheaper than that for an internal flight, to be quite honest with you. So if the prices are going to be around about that figure, that is a little bit of a downer on the Thailand tour. I was hoping I could fly for maybe £30–40. We'll have to see. Rebecca, I haven't, no. Inverness, we've mentioned that one. Right, let's refresh the page, see how many likes we've got, and then I'll carry on with the comments. A big hello, everyone, if you've just joined the live show. It's a busy one. Lots of comments and lots of love arts as well. Thank you to everyone. I appreciate not everyone wants to drop a comment, but you show your love by dropping a love art or the party sign. Yeah, Cornwall, absolutely, Damon, yeah. GCLDN, if we all throw in £10, that's your Pattaya flights and hotel paid for. Well, it's not just that though, is it? It's availability, time off work, responsibilities, all of that kind of stuff. And that's why the Thailand 2027 trip really does work. It's something to look forward to as well. Martin Ryder says, Bold and Bankrupt went to Jaywick. Thai fan says, we want to see you in Jaywick. Thai fan, Jaywick is a very popular place with YouTubers. Really? Is it? Wow. I could receive an email tomorrow from a potential sponsor. Owl, we'd like to send you to Jaywick. This is your budget. We want you to do it within the next month. Wow. Lee Allen says, I wouldn't put your camera down in Jaywick. Well, you know what? If I do go to Jaywick, I will go with a complete open mind. I really will. I'm one of the least judgmental people anyway. So, and I've seen the documentary, and I still will go there with an open mind. I'll try and interact with people. I'll try and have a conversation with people in the bungalows on the seafront. See what it's like living in Jaywick. From Pattaya to Jaywick. I might be a bit starstruck when I get there. I mean, it's It's got a name now, hasn't it? Welsh John says, Owl, you should move to Jaywick. So we've gone from doing a vlog in Jaywick to a full-on relocation to Jaywick. The Real Sick Buffalo, Sweaty Cap, Sabidi Mai, hope you're well. Well, welcome to the live show. Durham, yeah, potentially. Whitby, Scarborough. Birmingham has some go-to sites and attractions. It does, I like Birmingham. I've been to the NEC a few times, done a few conferences there. Nanny York, interviews with locals sounds good. It does, doesn't it? I'm up for that. As long as it doesn't turn nasty or I say something and go, oops, and then it turns into some kind of confrontation. Maybe I could do a live show from Jaywick. Stephen England, hi Owl, welcome to the live show, mate. Thai fan says, honestly, Owl, if you want to increase views, you need to go to places where you can put in catchy, edgy titles such as Abandoned English Town, No-Go Area in England. Interesting perspective, mate. Clacton is 6 miles away from Jaywick. David B says, watching from the States, Liverpool, Man U, I like them both, is saying that, well, watching from the States, I believe you're not far from Vegas, are you, mate? Cambridge. Yeah, I've been to Cambridge before with the girlfriend and done the whole boat down the middle, the romanticness. Thai fan says, Jaywick has a great community. The spirit there is amazing. Awesome. That's what I mean. I will go there and hopefully meet some really nice people. I can't believe this Jaywick thing only came up a couple of minutes ago and I can already see myself driving there. Ben Davis 9878, welcome to the live show. How long will your tour holiday last in total? I'm looking at a 4-week tour of Thailand in March 2027. A full month. Neil, GB Bumming, Jaywick Owl, Welsh John, Jaywick, got some good people. Cool. I do like doing the old interview with locals. I enjoy that in Thailand because you never quite know where it's going to go, what they're going to say. And it's a little bit edgy and I like it. When I walk down the street and in Thailand and the Bai Nai, Piking Cow, I'm going for some food. I love it. So maybe we can have a bit of that in Jaywick. Martin Ryder says, I have an Airbnb in Clacton. Can give you mates rates. It's getting even better. Or do I need to stay in Jaywick? Do I need to be on the seafront in a little bungalow or a tent? Or should I stay a little bit out in Clacton? Sounding like I actually know what I'm talking about. But, Thai fan says there's only one Jaywick Owl. One Jaywick Owl walking along, singing the song, Walking in a Jaywick Wonderland. Right, I just compose myself. Oh dear. Catch up with a comment. How are we doing on the likes? 132 likes. That's amazing. Thank you, everyone. So we just need 18 more likes to hit the new target. If you just hit the like button, then it really helps the algorithm. It doesn't cost anything either. And it might attract more people to watch this on demand after. Sometimes we get up to 4,000 people watching it after the live event. Next time, do Manchester, do Coronation Street. I can't stand watching Coronation Street, mate. I don't know if I could bear to do a vlog on it. I think I might even fall asleep on camera. Thanks for the suggestion, though. Frank Travels in the house. Hello, mate. Monk Fishmasher, come down to Devon for the weekend, mate. Spare room at mine. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. Pattaya Owl lovers, you need to go to Jaywick. Well, I can't believe. Who would have thought this live show would have led to me going to Jaywick? I promise you now, if someone is prepared to sponsor the trip, I'll do it. I might do it anyway, because you guys are asking. It could very much be on the cards, but I'm getting offers of accommodation. Thank you, Monk Fish Masher. I might take you up on that Devon opportunity. Where would you recommend going in Devon for a vlog, mate? Optimistic 101, welcome to the live show. North Coast 500. Jaywick has a great community. Lots of comments. Lots of comments. Thank you, everyone. Never say never, Owl. I can see you in Pattaya next year. What Joe's 02? Have you ever been to the King of the North? That is Kai Isle. I have, mate. I think I picked up a car from there, right near the Scottish border in Kai Isle. It was a car or something, a caravan. So yeah, I have. It's a fair trek past the Lake District, isn't it? That way. Chris7881 says, is it time already to rebrand the channel to the Jaywick Owl? Well, I'd like to think that the Owl channel can incorporate any kind of city, including towns and villages like Jaywick as well. Typhon says perhaps we can have a meet-up night in Jaywick. You know what I'm going to be watching tonight? I'm going to be watching Jaywick documentaries just to prepare myself. Joker07EP, welcome to the live show. From Pattaya to Blackpool. Why? How we got here? Well, there's nothing wrong with Blackpool, mate. There's nothing wrong. Nobody's comparing Pattaya to Blackpool. Very different places. But, you know, the Owl channel is about bringing you more vlogs from different locations, is the bottom line. And I've got no shame in going to these places. If you request Jaywick, it's happening. If you request Blackpool, then it's happening. Because, of course, there's many weeks until the return to Thailand. And I ain't going to just not do a vlog until it's time to get on the plane from Heathrow, Gatwick or Manchester. Damon Bude is lovely, mate. Been there many times. Really nice. Typhon Owl. Each time you refresh the page, you lose previous comments. Thank you. I should know that by now. I think I've done 56 live shows in a year. And I think I've just learnt something new. Frank Travels, Blackpool. Dead Ribs. Go to San Francisco. That's off the cards, mate. That's way too expensive for me. I think I'll keep to Blackpool, Jaywick and Newcastle, mate. I think Newcastle is a good night out. You know what? The amount of times I got invited to stag do's and stuff, and for whatever reason, I never quite made it. I think because it was on a Saturday night and I was out on the Friday, I never quite got to Newcastle. But I've heard lots of people say Newcastle is a great place to go. Ellie the dog, absolutely. Martin Ryder, Nigel Farage has drunk in Free Jay's pub in Jaywick. Cool. David B, sorry, I guess I can Google it, but what is Jaywick? I think Jaywick is a town down south, isn't it? Yeah. Of course, David B's from the States, so doesn't know. But yeah, I think it's like a little town, Southend way, near Clacton. And it's got a beautiful sea view, mate. Toby Price says Chinese New Year in Thailand tomorrow. I remember being in Beijing, actually, in 2010 in February, and it was Chinese New Year then. And the amount of fireworks going off on the streets was just bonkers. Every single corner. I was walking around the streets of Beijing, and there's just these big red boxes of fireworks going off everywhere. I must admit, though, between kind of Beijing and Hong Kong, I was much happier in Hong Kong. Gibbo95, come to Bristol. There's another great city to go to. Right. Mr. Zaletti, Ghent and Bruges, easy for me to say, are close together in Belgium and worth a visit. I'd be happy to have to guide you. I don't need to be in the camera. I appreciate that. Lots of people offering opportunities to the Owl channel. Brilliant stuff. Stephen England, hi Owl, welcome. RS Tag, how are you doing, mate? Jaywick is a great experience and it's not all bad. Absolutely, mate. I'll be going there with an open mind. If I go there and it is absolutely awful and the abuse is terrible, you know, obviously it'll all be on camera. It's a bit of my throat. But from what I've seen, there's lots of great people there. So I'd be looking forward to it. Cambridge is a nice day out, absolutely. Oh no, I've lost my voice on a live show. Jaywick. Tyfan says street interviews in general would be great in different cities, as you have the personality that people can warm to you. Thank you, Tyfan. Excuse me, sorry for the coughing, everyone. Got a bit of dust stuck in my throat, I think. Wales could be a good place for a day or two, of course. I've been to Welshpool before. There wasn't a lot to vlog in Welshpool. Maybe Cardiff. Sorry, 6 Dave, I will put video as a stealth camp in Jaywick, get millions of views. Noonie83, welcome to the live show. It will be great to see you tour Thailand. So much more to the country than just soy bacao. And believe it or not, as much as I love soy bacao in Pattaya, being there every single day on Soy Lenki and walking the same route from Soy Lenki to Bacau really did get tedious. So next time I think I'll stay way out near kind of Beach Road and mix it up a little bit. It's funny, isn't it? Like I was able to spend 2 months out in Pratumnak, Cozy Beach, and it feel like 2 minutes. Nothing frustrated me whatsoever. But 2 or 3 weeks on Soy Lenki was too much. So if I ever in the future live that way, I think I'd live in Jomtien or Pratumnak. I could seriously not live in central Pattaya. No chance. Can't call me now. Welcome to the live show. What time of year will your Thailand tour be? It will be March. I was toying between March or May. So I'm looking at March 2027. Whatever you do, save the pennies. Yeah, of course, it's getting a balance between bringing you content, seeing other places, and of course, saving for the main trip as well. KevC1209. Hi Mark, been back in Pattaya 3 days. And I'm in your old room in the Vogue. It's got your sticker on the fridge. Really? I believe you. Yeah, awesome, mate. And it's fair to say my stickers caused quite a bit of controversy in season 4. So much so I might ditch the sticker idea. I mean, previous trips, people have loved the sticker. They've kept the sticker up. They've referred to the sticker. This time on season 4, stickers were getting ripped off, ripped down. No more filming here. It's like, oh my days. What's going on? But I've not ordered any the Owl channel stickers yet. You just reminded me. Soy 6 Dave, how much do you need for sponsorship? I don't know, mate. I mean, just as an example, the Manchester vlog probably cost me about £60 if you include food, parking, travel. But I wanted to go anyway, so that's just what I would spend even if I wasn't vlogging, really. I would have gone to the Cozy Club. I would have probably gone to the site, that car park. So yeah, about that. And probably make anything between £5 or £10 on the video. Pad Meister General 7276, keep an eye for cheap flights. Of course, but we all know it's possible to get a flight last minute that's not mega expensive. I mean, the Cathay Pacific flight, which I didn't get on board, and I haven't had any money back on that. There was a travel insurance claim going through. They refused my boarding, and yeah, but I was able to get that deal at £650 with 24 hours notice, so it's possible. Mr. Balding, they just didn't want me to film anymore there, so that was it, yeah. Whereas I got an opposite reaction from the likes of Chomps and Kungs. So, quite the opposite, you know. It can actually bring some... I mean, the Robin Hood don't need the owl to bring in business. We get it, right? The Robin Hood are always going to be busy. And that applies to some of the other places, like Kungs and Hunger Pangs. They just do amazing stuff. But anyway, to cut the waffle, you know, I was able to do a live show from Chomps with no issues whatsoever. Stephen Kennedy 1427, welcome to the live show. Season 4 was brilliant. Can't wait for the next one. Keep up the good work. And that's what I'm going to do after the live show later on, is I am going to create a playlist for Season 5. Season 5 will be the UK vlogs and any Europe vlogs as well. So if I go to Prague or Amsterdam or anything like that, I think initially it's going to be UK cities, but that'll be Season 5. And then Season 6 will be the Thailand tour 2027, just so we can keep it in some kind of order. Yesterday's vlog, which is the Manchester City breakfast, I've dropped it into the playlist for Season 4, but that'll be coming out after the live show and dropped into the new Season 5 playlist. Season 4 has finished. We're putting Season 4 behind us. But it's all there for you to look back and watch again if you like to. Nomya Inspector, is it going to be one trip a year from now on? I don't actually know. I mean, there's a number of factors, isn't there? There's health, finances, just general life, you know. As it stands, my plan's to go in 2007. There's no pressure to go any more than that. But I do enjoy the YouTube and bringing vlogs, so that's why the rebrand has happened, because not only do I want to see more of Pattaya, that's the main reason, but also I'm now able to bring you vlogs from the UK. So it could very well be that a Thailand trip could be once a year, which has its positives, doesn't it? I'm more likely to be excited than I am visiting 4 or 5 times to the same place. So Friend Travels Manchester looked interesting. Yeah, great city, mate. GCLDN, what was your highlight for Season 4? Bangkok, the few days in Bangkok. Obviously, the last night with Michael Webby and Mint, that was a cracking night. But honestly, the Bangkok 3 days was such a perfectly timed break from Pattaya. I mean, if you think about what came out of that, the Bangkok vlog, 2 cracking nights out around Nana, and a full rebrand on the channel, which has gone down really well with you guys. So sometimes it's good just to take a step back and get away from wherever the situation you're in and just have a look at how you can improve things. And well, that's what happened. US Marine 3274, welcome to the live show. I'm off to Pattaya in March for 17 nights staying on Third Road Heaven. Cool. Monk Fisher, I live in Torbay, mate, English Riviera. You should have my email. Just give me a shout. Nice one, mate. I might take you up on that. That sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. Yeah, I might have your email, mate. I've got 2 emails. It's hello hello the owl channel at gmail.com. That's the main email. We'll go with that one. There's no point using the old Pattaya Owl one, actually. Well, David B, mate, I don't know. Is there a chance I could meet someone in Thailand on this next trip? It is possible. Soy6 Dave, hi, what was the hotel called in Bangkok? It was something 5, wasn't it? Was it Planet 5 or... I don't know, I'd have to look back at the vlog. It was something 5 because it was on Soy 5. You might have to look back at the vlog, mate. I do forget. But it was a decent one, a decent hotel. Dave Johnson, I go Thailand at least twice a year. In fact, anybody watching, if you do know what hotel I stayed in Bangkok, let him know. I go to Thailand at least twice a year, 1 month to 6 weeks at a time, but still go Blackpool 3 times a year. Can't go wrong with Blackpool. And of course, in Blackpool, they've got the £1 Burger Man. That's been YouTubed to death, I imagine. Come to Bristol. Toby Price says Blackpool is like Pattaya. It's not what Thailand is really like. Welsh 32 says Jaywick can't be any worse than Port Talbot. Well, I can't comment, mate. I've not been to either. Martin Ryder says Jaywick is abandoned holiday park and that people purchased the bungalows fell into disrepair. That's sad. I'll have to find out for myself, potentially. Or maybe you guys will forget about this Jaywick thing, or will it come up on every live show? Speaking of live shows, well, there's going to be another live show next Sunday, same time. And we're not going anywhere just yet, but I'm just saying there'll be a live show next Sunday. Welsh 32, visit Swansea, Mr. Owl. Thank you. Save your money for Pattaya. Lealan 463 says you could get a cheap flight to some European countries for not much more than the cost of the Manchester breakfast. Yeah, but then it's all the other costs when you get there, mate, isn't it? Key Duet 8430. Hello, Owl. From the Netherlands. Did see you from Pattaya, so from Thailand Pattaya on YouTube, and come to Thailand since 1984. Next month going back to Kalasin. Then maybe you can come looking for well, okay, welcome to the live show, mate. Yeah, welcome to the live show. Mr. Zalatif, thank you very much for the reminder. The Grand 5 Hotel on Soy 5. Not far from Soy 4, which of course is the Soy where Nana Plaza is on. So walking distance from Soy 4, Soy 5, the Grand 5. I recommend it. The deluxe grand room is worth paying the extra 20 quid or whatever. 60 quid a night, which is not cheap for Thailand, but great location, and I felt very comfortable there as well. So I recommend it. Right, where are we with the comments? Thai fan says, what are the chances that you make a return to Pattaya this year? I think there is at least 5% chance. I would go as far as saying 1% chance. Never say 0%, but I'd say 1% chance that I'll be returning to Pattaya this year. So... Soy6 Dave says, I will do a live show from Jaywick. Martin Ryder says, Robin Hood, we're not happy with stickers. Wow. Thai fan says, don't worry, I will just avoid high season. December to January is heaving and not the best crowd in town. Wow. I won't be rushing to go back in high season. March has worked really well for me before. Avoiding Songkran in April is something I'm going to do. So March it is. It was either March or May, and I've gone with March 2027. Of course, things can change, but I won't be going there in January, December or any time before that. Ellie the dog, do you think Pattaya bar and restaurant owners are getting fed up of YouTubers? No, I don't actually. In fact, you know, some were so grateful. I tell you what. Where was it? The Golden Ferret. I was in there. I did a vlog on the steak and kidney pie, and then I went in the week after to have the same steak and kidney pie, but I wasn't filming. And he came up to me and shook my hand and said, "Thank you very much, mate, for the vlog. Really appreciate it. Really glad that you enjoyed the pie." And they've had people come in and add the pie because of the video. That's the kind of response you want. They don't need me, but it was just nice to have a vlog, and I enjoyed their food, and they got more people coming in to enjoy it. I think that's the right attitude, and that was the majority of the bar owners and restaurant owners. Same attitude from Hunger Pangs, Kungs, Chomps. Yeah, by all means, come and vlog what we've got, because it's amazing, and we want people to see it, and people watch your vlog and come in. Again, they don't need me, but it was just a nice thing. So no, I disagree. Obviously there was the odd one that don't want filming anymore, including the Robin Hood, and that's up to them. It's their business. I respected it, and that was it. Gunship says, would you go back to New York? I wouldn't, unless it was a sponsored trip, of course. I mean, who wouldn't go to New York if someone was paying for your flight and hotel? But I've not been to New York for 10 years this year, and it's good. I had 3 nights and it wasn't long enough. But I don't feel the need to go back and pay as much as I spent. I mean, I spent maybe two grand on 3 nights, including, you know, flights, accommodation. Maybe not that much. I'd have to look back. It wasn't a cheap weekend away. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but probably around £1,000 to £2,000 with spending money, flights and everything like that. So, and I flew with British Airways from Manchester to John F. Kennedy. Paul, I don't know, with the Robin Hood, they just sat me down and they said, we just don't want any more filming here. That's it. And it's kind of old news, mate. So previously I've done live shows from there, I've done vlogs, no issues, something changed. That's up to them. It's their business. If I was running a pub and I made the decision that I didn't want people to film in there or film outside on the table, then I just hope people would respect that and move on, and that's what I did. Didn't kick up a fuss, just found somewhere else to do my live show, and it was really easy to find somewhere else. And chomps, it was perfect. Thank you to everyone who said the Grand 5 Hotel. The name escaped me. Thank you very much. Great hotel. Welsh 32 or 3286. There's a Thai massage parlour in Blackpool worth a vlog. Well, thank you. Peter Thomas, season 5.5, Thailand bound. Well. IT Crazy Fish in Wan Chai, Hong Kong, writing this message. Turn my back on Thailand. It's over. What's your opinion? Well, I've not turned my back on Thailand or Pattaya. And I do love Hong Kong. I've been to Hong Kong 4 times. Very different, in my opinion, to Pattaya. Bit more expensive, it's fair to say, in Hong Kong. Hong Kong's good if you can land yourself a job in the financial district. Then you're onto a winner, because you do need a very high income in Hong Kong. But yeah, fair play to you, mate. I'm a big fan of Hong Kong. I first went there in 2009. I went again in 2010. I went again in 2013. It really is a special place. Great entertainment as well in Wan Chai. If the bar is still there, mate, it's called Amazonian Bar. It's a live music bar. Great entertainment. Very similar to the Candy Club, if you know what I mean. So yeah, if it is still there, mate, I mean, I'm going back 20 years. It's got to be. It's got to be. Or even ask someone, you know, where's the Amazonia? Or it's a big bar, mate. If it's not the Amazonia, it'll be some other bar, I'm sure of it. Dublin Peter C on YouTube, Thailand going back to 30 days from 60. I don't even know, mate. I don't even know if that's confirmed or not. Obviously, for me personally, I've got the DTV visa for another 4 years, so I get a 6-month stamp every time I enter Thailand. Not that I use it, but I have to use the DTV to keep it. If I enter Thailand on a 30, 60 day or whatever it is, then I'll lose the DTV, and that'll be bonkers. So, and of course, that visa was only £300. I think that's great value. The downside is you can't have a bank account on it, as we've learnt. Paul Cannon think you should do a road trip and vlog it. Well, that's one potential way of covering multiple cities. Or just on my day off, I can go and do a city and come back. It doesn't need to be that bad. Am I missing Candy Club? I do like Candy Club. I think because I wasn't on full form on the last season, I didn't enjoy it as much. You know, when you feel a bit ill, or you've got a bad ankle, whatever the issue was, there was multiple issues, and you've got people bumping into you and you're warm and sweaty, you're not going to enjoy it as much as when you can just chill out and enjoy the night. So, but I still love Candy Club a lot. I just personally wasn't on form, and Michael knows that I wasn't on full form. But you know, from a YouTube point of view, we did all right. Well, yeah, maybe me and the cameraman will meet up before the next trip. Maybe it could be Ipswich. There you go. There's another city to do. Taifan Etihad 848, mate. April for 550. Don't book on their website. Well, I tell you what. When I do book a flight for the Thailand 2027 trip, I'll be booking directly with the airline. Because I'm having multiple problems now trying to get my money back from Cathay Pacific. They refused the flight and they said, yes, we did refuse you boarding because you was being sick. We would have give you the refund by now, but because you haven't booked with us direct and you've gone through booking.com, it's their responsibility to process the refund. They won't process the refund because they've not heard from Cathay Pacific. Cathay Pacific won't send an email to booking.com. It's a joke. It's a joke of a situation. I'm 2 weeks in and I've got the airline wanting to give a refund, but they can't because I didn't book it with them. Booking.com trying to get out of a refund is the way I look at it. They're trying to get out of a refund because they're refusing to speak to the airline directly and the airline won't speak to them directly. And all what they need is a little email confirming they refused me on the aircraft because I was being ill. So as it stands, I cannot get the money back and I can't claim it through my insurance. There's two ways. I could either get a refund or I can claim it through my insurance. I can only do one of them, but both need confirmation from the airline that I didn't board, yet they will not send an external email. It's like catch-22. So it continues. Not heard anything for well over a week. Paul 8562, you would have enjoyed it more in low season. I had a great time in low season when I was out there in March, April and May, that is for sure. Steve K, was your Pattaya trip really that bad? No, because it could have been worse. You know, I could have broke the ankle rather than sprained it. You know, I could have got into a physical altercation rather than someone just calling me a mug. You know, I could have ended up in hospital. It could have been worse, so it wasn't that bad. But it wasn't as enjoyable as previous trips. You know, repetitiveness, felt bored at times, the illness, the ankle, the messing around on travel day. The repetitiveness of walking out Soy Lenki onto Bacau every day became monotonous, where I never felt that when I was in Cozy Beach. It was an absolute pleasure walking out into Cozy Beach, Pratumnak. So, yeah, it was not a great trip, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't. And there was actually moments within the holiday that was brilliant. There was great nights out, great trips to Bangkok, great experiences in Pattaya, but nowhere compared to the previous seasons and trips. Luke Manton 7971, good to have you on the live show, mate, and thanks for being a member of the channel. You may notice I have made some of the previous live shows and videos members only, just to start increasing that member only content. And of course you can be a member of the channel if you like. Monk Fishmasher, you spotted me in Candy Club, did I, mate? Did I? I seem to see you mainly around the lift area, at the Vogue, or in Hunger Pangs, having a burger or buying me a milkshake. I don't remember seeing you in Candy Club, I don't think. Right, let's see where we are. 149 likes. Who's going to be the 150th person to drop a like? Who's claiming it? Let me know if you're claiming it. Drop it into the chat. Who's going to be the 150th like? I'll refresh the page, see if it's happened. Oh, we've just gone to 154. Souljacker, I already see 150 likes. It just changed. We're at 154 likes. Amazing. Well, we've hit the target twice now. I'm not going to increase it to 200, but if you do want to hit the like button, it really helps the algorithm. Damon says, I always book my Eva flight with direct to the company and everything goes wrong. It's easier to deal with. Could not agree more. So after 20 years of messing around with Expedia, Booking.com, booking through airlines, I can confidently say booking with the airline is the easiest thing if it goes wrong. For sure. Trying to deal with Booking.com sometimes is a nightmare. I used to have the same issues with Expedia. So I'll be booking direct with an airline for the next Thailand 2007 trip. Oh, we've got a random question from Becky Masters. What's your favourite chocolate bar? Well, my favourite chocolate bar is the Milky Bar New Crunch Bar. So remember the old white chocolate crunch? They've teamed up with Milky Bar to make the Milky Bar Crunch delicious. On the Worst Review channel, which we've decided I'm going to be chopping because I'd rather put all my efforts into this channel. It's a shame, but the majority have said just do it. On there, I've done a short actually for the Milky Bar Crunch Bar. It was delicious. I've had a couple since then. How was the entertainment better in Bangkok or Pattaya? Pattaya. Could be selling the motorbike, absolutely. Souljacker completing my TDAC now. Nice one, mate. It's really straightforward. I don't think you have any issues. I have done a vlog in season 3 or season 4 on doing the TDAC, but it could not be straightforward. And of course, on my last trip, I had to amend my TDAC during the process of queuing to get on the Qatar flight, because when I was boarding for the Qatar flight from Manchester, it still had my details for either Cathay or Norse. I can't remember which one it was. So I'm there in the queue, ready to board, updating my TDAC, and even that was easy. Does the owl have a favourite band or artist? I'm a bit old school, mate. I do like some of the older, you know, a bit of Lionel Richie, a bit of Simply Red, mate. Showing my age though, aren't I? But yeah, no shame in that. Have you ever had a Thai girlfriend? I haven't, no, I haven't, and I'm open to the idea of it. Davey B says, I've never booked outside of airlines. Well, I would say 100%, 100% booking with the airline is the way forward for me. It's good when it goes well, it's fine, but when it goes wrong and it comes to a travel insurance claim or some form of cancellation or something, it's much easier to deal with them, that is for sure. Because the situation I'm in now, as I explained a minute ago, is bonkers. Booking.com won't issue the refund because they've not heard from the airline. The airline won't message them. and they won't speak to each other on the phone. It's the most stupid situation. I just think Booking.com don't want to issue the refund. I don't know why they would make it difficult. Yeah, Peter Thomas, do a chargeback on your credit card. They won't have it. It's either got to be a refund or a claim through the travel insurance. That I've already spoke to the credit card people. Mark Smith, how did you get on with the digital ID when you go to Thailand? So the TDAC never really came up in conversation. Make sure you do it. It doesn't cost anything. You've got to do it. And I think it then gets sent through to the people sat in passport control. So when they're looking at your passport and giving you the stamp, there must be something on their screen that says you've completed your TDAC. But they never mentioned it. Skyscanner's cool for getting an indication of price. That is true. Scotty P, Nana Plaza was fun this time. Nana Plaza is definitely fun. But on balance, Pattaya has better entertainment. But I had 2 great nights in Bangkok. I prefer Nana over Soy Cowboy. That is for sure. 100%. Air France, never flown with them before actually. Only me 2030 does say direct with airlines is often more expensive. It can be. I'm not gonna disagree with that. Project Diamond, how you doing, mate? Great to bump into you on Soi 5 Bangkok. What are the chances, mate? In the same hotel, the Grand 5 on Soi 5. Let us know, mate. Was your experience good in the hotel? I give it a massive thumbs up if you're staying in Bangkok and you want to be near Nana. Grand 5. I bumped into the Project Diamond. In reception and outside. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, you can get points, Damon. That's true. That's the way to save money in the longer term. You might pay a little bit more than using a third-party site, but at least you can build up your points, as you guys know. FIFA Josh 99, love the videos, mate. Thailand, do you use Grab? I use Bolt for taxis. I use Grab for food, mate. I think so. Very cheap food and taxis. Absolutely. I don't think you can go wrong with them anyway. Right, everyone. Well, this is your 8-minute warning. We've had over 200 people consistently on the live show for 2 hours. I imagine some people will jump off over the next 8 minutes as we start to wrap things up. Any last comments, questions, suggestions? Maybe you're a troll and you want to have a go. Whatever it is, drop it in the comments right now. Now is your time. I'll do my best. Maybe you just want to give a love heart, thumbs up before you go, or a last comment. That's up to you. But we're going to finish up at the 2-hour mark. I always find that is a good time. And of course, after the live show, I'm going to get the playlist in order for season 5. This is going to be the British vlogs and maybe the European ones. I'm going to design a couple more products for the Owl Shop. If you've not seen that, there is a mug and a cap available in the Owl Shop. Just a bit of fun. I don't take myself too seriously. I am going to do a hoodie and a t-shirt, so we'll have 4 products in total. And then I might chill out and watch some on Netflix. That is for sure. So, any last questions or comments? Now is the time to drop it. Drop the question. And a big thank you to everyone who has liked, commented, love heart, buy me a coffee, super chat. There will be another live show next Sunday, and that'll be at the same time, which is 5:30 p.m. UK time. And of course, if you've not already, check out the latest vlog. That's from a city in England called Manchester. And I go there and have a brekkie, and I tell you what, that brekkie is worth watching just for that. I mean, it really is. And it sounds to me like you guys would like more vlogs from cities. I know we've talked about Jaywick. Chi Harrison, why don't you wear an Oldham shirt? Well, I have to buy one, mate. I have to buy one. There you go. Steve Kennedy, brilliant owl. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you to all moderators who've been on the chat. We've had Wolf in the house, Michael, Damon. We have got a few more moderators who have not been here today, but a big hello to them if they're watching on demand. We've got the likes of Elvis and Franco. We've got a team of six. Next live show is next Sunday, 5:30 PM UK time, where we'll talk about everything Pattaya, Thailand, cities you want me to vlog, maybe even a little bit more on Jaywick as well. Scooby Snack, yes, more city vlogs, nice one, mate. Mr. Zaletti, have a nice week, Matt, thank you very much. City or United, neither, I'm an Oldham fan, mate, we know that one. Project Diamond, looking forward to seeing where the channel goes next. I enjoyed the last video. Thank you, mate, appreciate that. Much appreciated, and thank you to everyone who sent me a buy me a coffee or super chat. It all goes in to the Owl channel, which I'll either put towards the next vlog in a city, or you never know, it might even go straight towards the next Thailand trip. But I've got ideas for plenty of vlogs to do before that. Scooby Snack, what are you doing there? Absolutely, what am I doing here on a live show? Enjoying myself, great live show. Big numbers again. Did not expect it here back in the UK. Great to see you on the live show, everyone. 162 likes. Awesome. And, well, 4 minutes left, guys. Easy for me to say. Mickey Moo, enjoy your week. I will look forward to the next vlog. The highlights, the thing is with the highlight vlogs, they never go down particularly well. So my advice is the best way to get highlights from the season is just to look at the playlist for that season and go through each one. Yeah, fair dues, mate. I will look at getting a Latic shirt, but I love my Mike Shopping Mall shirt. I'm not a Bayern Munich fan, but the quality of these shirts is brilliant, and the fact that I've only paid £8 for this shirt as well is phenomenal. And I thought that was on red, then it's not. Cheers, Owl, thanks for the live, great live show, thank you very much, mate, appreciate it. Lots of love hearts, I can see all the love hearts, awesome stuff. And make sure you have a great week, everyone. A great week, and I will see you all next Sunday. Not going to finish till the 2 hour mark, about 4 minutes, 4 minute warning. And yeah, don't forget to check out the channel. I'm trying to keep it as interesting as possible with new products, new vlogs, live shows, shorts, pictures, all sorts of stuff. GCLDN, I'm flying off. See you, Owl. Thank you, mate. Have a great week. Scooby Snack, Oldham United. Well, there you go. It's a bit of a coincidence, actually. I support Oldham Athletic, and they have an owl in their logo, and it's just a complete coincidence I've not chose the Owl channel because of the team I support. It is literally just a coincidence. Damon, Mark, if you're going to watch a movie on Netflix tonight, check out Soul Survivor. Brilliant movie, thank you, mate. Paul Cannon, have a great evening. You too, mate, appreciate that. Mr. Zaletti, have a nice week, Matt. Thank you, mate. Steve Kennedy, brilliant. I will keep up the good work. Thank you. Steve Goodgrieve, hi, Mark. When you do your TDAC, there, know your passport. Yeah, it's all connected, mate. It's all connected. Thank you, Mark Alpin. Much appreciated. Michael, speak to you when I'm back. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Let's meet up for a coffee at some point when you settle back in. Maybe I'll do a vlog in Ipswich. Who knows? We've had, I think it's fair to say we've had, well, 95% of people on this chat. Maybe more than that. Awesome. We have had the odd troll, the odd idiot. I blocked someone, and obviously we've had people, moderators that have had to do a little bit of work tonight as well. So I appreciate that, moderators. Much appreciated. It wouldn't be YouTube or a live show without them, I guess. And watch this space on the second channel. I think I might keep it there. I might take it down. But things have changed if you think about it just quickly for the last 60 seconds. When I started the second channel, the Worst Review channel, before I went on this Thailand trip, it was still Pattaya Owl and the Worst Review channel. Changing this now to the Owl channel, which has gone down really well, has freed me up to create that content I want to create in the UK as well. So it's almost become redundant, the Worst Review channel, and I ain't going to do it if it's only 60%, 70% of me. It's got to be 100% in anything I do. So it's a shame, really, because of course it is the worst review channel, and I never expect to be binning it off so quick. But if it means you guys get better content on this channel, that's got to be a positive to come out of it. Damon, thanks for a great stream. Have a tip-top week. Thank you, mate. Your support's awesome, mate. Appreciate that. Lone Survivor is a great movie as well. Soy6 Dave, great show, Owl. Thank you, mate. Cheers, Davey B. Catch you next time, mate. Well, we've now hit the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to do one last refresh. And a big hello, by the way, if you're watching on demand. Much appreciated. Sometimes we get 5,000 people watching a live show afterwards. Richard, iFan, have a great week. Thank you very much. There we have it. Finishing on 164 likes. If you've not hit the like button, if you won't mind doing it on the way out, it really helps the algorithm. Right, everyone. So if you've enjoyed this live show, this is the first live show since coming back after season 4. Come again next Sunday, 5:30 p.m. UK time. If you've enjoyed this one anyway, give us a thumbs up, share, comment. If you've not already, please subscribe. Your support really does mean the world. And take care, have a great week ahead, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.